Hi there. I'm just going to talk for a few minutes. I have doors open. So give me a moment because I'm going to remove my mic and go shut the door. So I have cats that wouldn't go out or would go out. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Okay, are you going out? Okay, so part of the reason I've come on is to see and hear later the quality of this particular microphone. Hopefully, it's even better than when I've spoken and done other things in the past. Now, the next thing, right? A ring light. But in any case, last night and the picture that I'm using right now for tonight is from a eyes um, through the Eyes of the Soul Oracle deck. So it's my new deck, and I was speaking about how I'm going to really be incorporating this. But last night's topic that I didn't get to do because I was not feeling the energy, and tonight I'm feeling the energy, but I didn't really prepare. This is all impromptu, just because I'm plugging in my mic and trying it for the first time. So this whole thing is really, if you get to see it, great. I think it'll. I just want to kind of do a little bit of a recap of what I was going to do last night. I'm not really going to do a whole bunch of cards right now, just because I like to prepare myself a little bit, get everything ready in a different way. This is just, again, making sure the mic works as I hear it back. But I'm going to incorporate a little bit of this chat on the card reading I didn't do last night, because the theme card that came up, which I don't know anything about, but it was the call. And the image that you see associated with this when you first go to my channel is a woman, and she has something in her mouth. And the bigger card, which I'm going to get out for you, is basically a beautiful angel who's sounding a trumpet. So that part is super cool. I'm also got a mic because I just felt like sometimes, I wanted to have music in the background, and then with speaking into the mic of the laptop and me talking and music with my phone, it just wasn't really working out that way. So that you could hear me better and be more articulate, I'm just going to go through these as I speak. So last night, I believe the topic that I kind of wanted to revisit or visit with you was um, there is the path. The path will be made clear. There is the known, and the unknown will become the known. Which I really like saying it that way. It's a little bit different than some of the ways I was saying it, right? It's very specific. What came through to me was the there is a path. There is the path. So that's what I heard. There is the path, and the path will be made clear. There is the known, and the unknown will become the known. And that's very different languaging than sometimes last night I was getting mixed up, right? Because that's what I heard that kind of came downloaded to me. So I felt like I should just repeat it the same way. And that was just about how there is so much being tossed at us. You've got your mainstream media, which I do not agree with in terms of I know firsthand because the mother told me. I was in the room where this mother was speaking to someone else, and I was there, her daughter, a reporter in Australia, for example, part of the mainstream media, told to lie, told to Do it our way. You're not going to do it your way. Do it our way. Or she walked. She walked away from her lucrative business. She used to cover murder scenes, but she was also covering more now. Um, and also, as far as murder goes, would have to lie. She would have to read what they wrote her, what her bosses told her to say, and that wasn't going to fly with her. So she quit her job. I don't know what she's doing now. The conversation just went that way. I didn't ask the next question. I did, you know, say, how do you feel about that? And how does she feel about that? And where is she right now? Because during the pandemic in Australia, she would not become one of those people lying for the sensationalism in a paycheck. And she was not into that. But anyway, so to get back, without doing a full card reading, but I'm going to see what this image about the call says about that sentence, that statement that I put out there to you. So there's so much going on. Okay. We know that our history is bigger than we've ever been taught. And it's more connected eternally and specifically in ways that some people don't want to know about. They don't want to know about people eating people alive. They don't want to know about people sucking on their baby's blood and slicing open up women's bellies when they're pregnant, and pregnant women being incorporated into a clan that says eat the baby or part of it, we'll do the rest. And the child sex trafficking. That is so, I hope it's here, can't find it. That is so uh, prevalent, which is why there was a wall between the United States and Mexico to really get a handle on things that were happening with young people, namely children mostly, or really in any country where you have a mom or a dad that, for whatever reason, has to give up their child. They think they're turning the child over to reputable agents. They probably get a little money. Or they're turning their child over to some mother or guardian, and they can't be present as parents in any way, shape, or form, not financially even. And later, that relative or guardian just also falls into a state of disarray or repair where they need money themselves, and having a child they can't take care of, so they fall into um, you know giving up the child to what they think is a reputable agent. But it's all about this commodity of selling humans for sex, for their blood, for their meat, for their skin. That's the most pretty diabolical low thing you can do, can get, right? But there's also those involved in money for war, and then the mind control about education. And Johnny, do you want to be a girl or a boy? Come on, Sarah, you've been playing with trucks all day. You must want to be a boy, huh? You don't have to tell mommy, just tell me. We'll work it out. There's just things going on that and AI. I mean, how many of you so tech savvy? Don't you understand? I'm in front of a computer. Got it. There are people listening to me and on my phone too. So if you're good, great. I'm supportive of you. If you're a motherfucker, great. Because you are showing me where I really want to be in truth and in my respect and my care for the planet. And that's the other thing I want to bring up to you guys. Remember, I always talk about the evil, the dark, the shadow is for us to deal with our evil or dark or shadow in us. Whatever that is that you perceive psychically or perceive emotionally, or you perceive with your own definition, that could have happened to you as you remember from 2 to 99 years old. It's really about our experience here and what we're learning. And it's interesting how we're taught shame. And certainly there are things I wouldn't want to ever do again, or did by accident, or did on purpose, I was angry, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's more like us getting a hold of our own respect and understanding our soul, our spirit, because we're infinite consciousness. So we're spirit in a body having this experience. And I can't find this card, but I know it's in this deck. So what did I do with it, ladies and gentlemen? Did I put it in another? Maybe I even put it in another somewhere else. So let's see. I thought it was called Call or the Call. And now I can't find it. One moment. Wow. I'm looking at all the titles. I'm so sure it's called Call. This is really strange, huh? So where'd that card come from? It didn't card come from there. Did it come from there? I don't think so. I thought it came from here. Well, wishing it out of here is not going to happen, right? And I didn't see it anywhere else. Let me check one thing because I had to download it. So I'm going to find it and I'll find it. But I want to read about it and make a point about this, about last night. So, oops, let's go somewhere else. It's in my different account. Let's try that. Let's try this. It's called Call. Okay. One moment. Getting the cat and I'm getting the right deck. So this will, and I usually don't see this. Call, call, fine. It's all right. You'll be fine. Thank you. Let's try that. Hopefully that works. Okay, so it did come from this deck. I thought it was from the deck I was studying today. Apparently not. So that was not going to help us at all, or me tell you. So there is the path, and the path will be made clear. There is the known, and the unknown will become the known. So let's, and the card I picked for that was Purpose and True Prosperity. Now, before I read everything that is about, remember that all the things that are happening on the planet are for ascension, for our growth, for the planet's evolution. Okay, some people don't know that. Some people still think it's about money and artificial intelligence, um, who's really the president and who's really king, and kind of playing into all that diversion and drama and just living life like a rat on the hamster wheel, like the poor thing that's being tested over and over to run through mazes, find the cheese. And I'm here to say you are more than that. Life is more than that. I understand we still operate with money. Believe nobody knows this better than me. My car's towed today to go to the shop to get work done, for example. I understand. But but if I can say things like, it doesn't happen to me, it happens for me. If you can adapt, okay, something's going on, I don't prefer it. It's not happening to me, it's happening for me. Just like all this crap that we may not want to know about on the planet is happening for us. for us to awaken, for us to see, for us to take on our clairvoyance, our clairaudience, our psychic abilities, for us to stop fighting and, if not ask the question, then how about making statements? Like, oh, do you like that? And I'm trying to find a really good example. You might say, well, yes, I feel good today, but you can check the statement because the statement will tell you if you, when you say it, is there something in the way? Do you know when you say to someone, how are you? And they say, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, yeah, pretty good. Well, you don't believe that, right? Because how are you today? I'm pretty darn good. I'm pretty darn good. Have a lot of stuff going on, but I am pretty good. I'm safe with that one. And they talking the truth, they mean it. But when they go, no complaints, kind of good, no complaints. That is a downfall. Humans out there, you humans out there, even the people I know and love, if you say motherfucking no complaints, you got something you're worried about. Because just even saying that sentence, oh, it's so learned, it's so ingrained. Just by saying that, you are defaulting to being a victim. Don't default. Just say, I'm really good and I'm concerned about such and such, but I know I got most of this. And there was this other stuff coming from you youngins and you people. Have a good one. Have a good one what? A good party? Have a good what? Good snort? Have a good what? Good Coca-Cola? What? Have a good what? Have a good what? Can't you not say, have a great day? Have a really wonderful day. Have an awesome day. Have a great test. I wish you have a great start to your day. Have a great night. Have an awesome night. Have a fabulous night. Wow. Have a fantastic moment. No, have a good one. Take that out of your vocabulary, people. Take no complaints, that sentence out of your vocabulary. Take have a good one. Just so lame. Motherfucking blessed people. Take that out. Have a good one. A good what? A good enema? Just stop it. Stop. Speak more authentically. Speak the words. Take on your power. Really wish people don't be lame and get the headsets off. You know, last week I saw so many kids in the college area walking around with looking at their phone. How they were walking forward, their higher self was helping them. Just they're facing the thing. Is it that important that you can't go from your class to home without looking? And I understand now we talk sometimes as we walk, right, on the phone, or we have a conference on the phone. But do you know that if you walk in nature, nature will speak to you. If you are listening and quiet, you're missing the beauty of the connection of you, the space that's active, moving, and the tree you see, or the squirrels running, the bird that's flying, the clouds overhead. Anyway, so my idea for what I was going to do last night was how there is this path. The path will be made clear to you, whatever journey you are on, whatever goal, whatever trajectory, momentum, whatever is coming at you to do next. Or if you're on that path and you're confused, or you're feeling like you have more questions, or you need more time. I find even in doing any kind of psychic work, automatic writing, for example, sometimes you need to ask a question a different way, or you just need more time. It's not the right time for them to give you the answer, and you need that hour, or you need that 1 or 2 days. And to be okay, to surrender to the organic flow and be present to that quiet assist that's going to help you. Absolutely. 100 million%. Absolutely. Me too. It's going to help you because you're part of it. It's going to help me. I'm part of it. And together we are all oneness. So, my point then in this path and the known and the unknown, in it, you will find that there is a call. So, purpose and true prospering. I have everything I need right now to move forward with purpose. I'm being called into a deeper and more authentic relationship with myself, with my higher power, and with others. I am here for a reason. I am required to step forward into my true self, expressing that through my actions. I need to trust that my life has a purpose, that I am enough, and that within me is a divine blueprint that has meaning for myself and others. And you are here. Your purpose first here is to be, to have an experience, to relish, to decide that which feels good as you've created, co created, and that which you've called in, which feels um, not so good, for you to decide where you would like to vibe from, where you would like to be. And in all this mix that's going on, we got a president in the US who I don't believe is the real president. And when he's on TV, to me, he's talking malarkey. He's not even talking about the main points right now, which is still addressing gas price or food or living conditions. Or maybe there's some bullshit about people are going to get a $10,000 decrease from their student loans when, excuse me, um, you should probably make that more. You should either end it or more, cut people more slack. Then there's, so non accountability for what I will in my administration stop the C word. No, we didn't. Made it worse. And they lie on television. So that's where I'm at with that. So let me move on more to this call. Okay. I'm going to show you the, oh, here it is. It's a beautiful picture. Just beautiful. So through all this stuff, and now there's a guy who says he's made the king of England. I don't believe he's going to last long. That's just me. I don't believe he's going to last long. I didn't automatic write it. I'm just not feeling him to be king. That was for sure. Now, there's somebody, which happened a couple of years ago. There was someone that was interviewed who said he was the real king. Now, there's this other guy that says he's the real king. So we're going to see. And then there's other channeled information from another person that says Mr. Charles will be accommodating the good forces as this period of what seems like monarchy marches out, because people don't need a king and queen. Most of us don't even need a president. I think everything is going to become a little bit more like King Arthur in the Round Table. We are going to have more, of course, we have them now. We know them in this country as governors and mayors. There's going to be even more localized, I think, controls of goodness where common folk help run the deal, and where we don't poke fingers, but we have folks who really care about community really run things. It won't be because they were just educated for it. It won't be because they're making 60 and 120,000, $200,000 a year or whatever the price is going. It's in the olden days of the start of this country, people were farmers and merchants, blacksmiths. It might have could have been clergy. It might have been yes, ex-military, but they also were not paid gazillions of whatever high-priced dollars in the 1817, 18, early 1900. You don't get paid all this money and stay in the seat forever, because that can lead to greed. And over a period of time, what we're noticing, if you have any wherewithal with all, you go back and check who's related to who gave them gifts of what, who those people are related to, and you will find that there is a web of a lot of debauchery and deceit, and then worse than that, in unfathomable evil deeds, and keeping us confused with television and our entertainment and our sports, and trying to get on this wheel of money and borrowing money and paying back, and trying to survive and buy clothes and pay bills and new car, and then these little incremental costs that if you're buying this, it should just be this. If you're going to owe the money on this, you owe the money on this. You don't get, like even my chiropractor, I'm late. charge me more money. Why? But that's their system. It's a program. It's a program. It's a program. So this call, see if you can get that. Just a beautiful face. So here's her trumpet. And she's got these massive wings. And it's the number 20. So balance, light and dark, right? Good, bad, up, down, in, out, as above, so below. Number 2, balance. A lot of grace in that. So I just wanted to read that to you briefly and to just hold that you are important. There's a purpose for you here. The first purpose is for you to be. The first purpose is for you to enjoy, create as you wish, let go of what you want, add what you wish. It is a game. It is a game of experience and desires to be fulfilled and for you to have the life and things that you dream of. And the other part of our purpose, as we're going and playing, is we're adding to the consciousness that we came from too. So as we grow and shift, the God force, the consciousness nebulous, this infinite mind grows and experiences too. And we're adding to that field. And we're going to come to a time, and I say this a lot, that you're going to know your X-Men powers, and you will command these in and you will have them. You will have the body you want, health you want, money you want if you choose, the easy travel, the mate. And I'm going to give you a little bit of an exercise. It is under a Neville Goddard exercise. You can find it with Jake Ducey and also another man. I think his name is Emmett, but he has a channel. I'd have to leave the screen to go find him, but I'm going to just mention his name because I'm not a complete fan, although he says many good things. He has studied Neville Goddard and other folks. But I was following Brian Scott for a while. I happen to like also Jake Ducey and some things right now. And then there is, if I can find him, give me one moment to get back to YouTube. And I will find this man's name. I believe I could find it fairly easy. I'm passing by a lot of things I like. Okay. Let's see if I can just see his name. I want to say his name, he has like an Emmett type name. He's a young man. He does follow the works of Neville Goddard, and his name's not coming up that easy for me right now. No. So, let's see. Okay, I can't find him that easy. No. Just bring a little bit further down. Jake Ducey is there. It's because I don't listen to this man that much. Anyway, okay. So it has to do like this, and I'll leave it this with you as an evening exercise. Whatever it is you want, let's say you want $1 million, or let's say you want a brand new car, or let's say you'd like to be in a really blissful and respectful, wonderful romantic relationship. You would like your husband or your wife to come along. So whatever that ideal or thing or stuff or person you would like to be, ask yourself, well, what would that feel like if I had $1 million? What would that feel like? And then, as you ask the question, for about 20 or 30 seconds, you don't have to visualize if you don't want to. You don't have, if that's something that bothers you, whatever, you can just feel feel the fun of it, feel the freedom of $1 million, feel or talk to yourself, well, I would do this and that would be so great. I would travel, I'd buy a new house, I'd repair my house. There's a money allotment. I would give this person 5,000. I would give this person 50,000. I would give that organization 100,000. I would do this with that money. I would invest in gold. It feels so good. It feels so happy. I'm uplifted. Wow, I can't believe it. I just checked my bank account. It's there. How to get there? I don't know. I'm so happy. Wow, it's mine. It's mine. It feels really good. I feel uplifted, blissful, free. It's so amazing. It's amazing. I love it. I thank the universe. I thank God. I thank all my great, good, invisible friends who watch over me. So feel the goodness of that thing that you wish, that you're calling in, right? That you're calling in to experience in your purpose, that you're calling in. Because if you were to keep on, it's okay, stop. If you were to keep on feeling the stuff from the mainstream media or actions of even someone on YouTube or what you don't like or what you don't know or confusion, that's a lower vibration. And we have to switch from that. And we have to remind ourselves again that the Wongers are here to help wake up humanity. And guess what? Matter is neither created nor destroyed. So they go back to all that is true. Oh, yes. Everything just has an experience. Just having an experience. Well, anyway, that's going to wrap up tonight. I really just came on to check this mic. It's 31 minutes now, and I wish you have a great night. My little Kylie heart just loves you. You are powered by the stars. Remember, you are powered by the stars. Remember, you are a spark of creation. Activate the power within. Step up to your call. Be happy about your call. And if right now you're just even a little bit confused about what your call is about, ask the question. I want to know what my purpose is. It would feel great. It would feel happy. It would feel joyous. It would feel wonderful. It would feel amazing. It would feel freeing. I would feel so cool. I would know my path. It just would complement my life. And do it 3 times. By the way, I forgot to say that. Do that 3 times. Ask the question, that one question that you're on. Feel the feeling for about 20 seconds. Ask the question again. Bring in that feeling. Ask the question again. Bring in that feeling. So 3 times, go to sleep. Or put it aside and go do something else. And as the questions, as the thing that you want comes up to you in the day, and you have time, do it then in a private moment as you're driving the car, as you're maybe in an elevator getting to an office, as you're maybe going to park and at the grocery store and you're just about to go in, but you feel like, I've got a few minutes, I feel fun to do this. So allow yourself to do that. Don't let what's here in our faces upset you. Okay, feel the feelings, let it out, and thank it. But don't let it upset you, because really good things are in store for you, for me, and this planet. My little Coyote heart loves you, and I'm so glad I got the chance to talk with you tonight.